Hello, so here we are, Fortuna Flow, Darwin Fortuna, a licensed architect that happens to invest in crypto. I have an update today about the different coins and the different things that we see going on. Number one, starting with Solana. But before I go with Solana, I wanted to let you know that I got some text messages from Flocky saying, I should have sold. Flocky texts me and says, I should have sold. Oh my goodness. He saw this down. And when he said I should have sold, I'm screwed. You know what I said? You should watch my video, the previous video I did on when to sell, why to sell, and things like that, and understanding the markets. Why? Because these in Solana, to me, represents a healthy retracement. Okay, remember how I said that nothing goes up on a straight line, right? Nothing goes up on a straight line. So nothing goes down on a straight line, okay? At least not in the markets that I know. So this is all healthy retracement. And you know that because starting all the way back a couple of days ago, we hit this resistance level right here and broke through 39 and now held it as support. And then we immediately broke through that and got all the way to 42.69, right? Got a little retracement, held this back at support and went all the way up and hit a very strong resistance all the way up at about $47 for Solana. Then we started getting rejection at that level, broke through down one of my support levels of 44.80, bounced back up, created a mini double bottom, bounced back up, which was a little higher than this level, and then we got rejection because this became a double top and we got rejection. Now, because of how quickly we broke through all of these levels, we typically have to fill all those gaps, fill all those spaces, okay? And this is a healthy retracement. We just formed a double bottom on another scale, right? So, and on a daily, you can see that we form another double bottom right here. And what are we doing now? So we are filling up all those gaps and holding a line of support all the way through and forming a new series of higher highs and higher lows. All right. So when Flocky texts me and says, "Oh my gosh, I should have sold. I should have sold." In fact, he even called me and said, "I woke up thinking that Solana went to zero and that Ethereum went to zero." And I'm like, I think he's putting a little too much energy into this. Too much. You know what? Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That's the first thing, because if you are okay with losing it all, which it can happen, then you wouldn't be checking this every second and you wouldn't be worried about the fact that you didn't sell here. Okay, all right, so figure out what kind of investor you want to be, and I'm gonna have a video on that whole thing of what kind of investor you want to be. All right, so that said, Solana's been finding nice support at 39.93, which is awesome. Remember how I told you that round numbers, like whole numbers, like 40, are very strong. Either we gravitate towards that or get rejected, at that. So now that has become support, guys. That's actually great news. Great news. And remember, look at this, okay? You have to always look at the charts on different ways. This pullback is nothing as it relates to the higher highs and higher lows we've been forming all the way through, okay? This is nothing, in my opinion. Nothing for me. I'm not worried about it. I am not worried about it whatsoever. So look at that. So a lot of the money we've already lost, it's coming right back because this is all about support and resistance and filling all those gaps, okay? Going back to Ethereum. So Ethereum, remember the channel that we had before that I talked to you about? Well, no news is good news. We haven't broken through that channel. We wicked a little through it right now on the 45-minute, but nothing to worry about there, in my opinion. Look, this is holding as support right now. Strong support. 1500 is holding as strong support. So there's not much that we need to worry about, okay? In my opinion, I am not concerned. I believe Ethereum is going to keep on going up. I believe that right now we had a little retracement, created a lower low, sorry, from there, right? From there, we formed a lower low, but we're bouncing right back up, okay? So if this level right here is held as resistance, we may get rejection at about 1600. But in my opinion, we probably still maintain 1500 as support. Okay, so nothing to really be worried about in my opinion. Okay, no financial advice, no fried rice. So looking at that, looks like we are on the right track with Ethereum, and there is not much to worry about. All right, just keep in mind that Ethereum is going to move from proof of work to proof of stake, and that's a big catalyst for a rally. All right, so looking at the stochastic, still in positive. I know you can't see it, sorry. Actually, let me see if I can move it so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, so we are still on a positive stochastic right now. All right, we got a little bit of rejection, but we're still on overbought territory. So if we consolidate here a little bit, which is what we're doing here, that's all healthy. I will also do a video on a very nice strategy for scalping. If you've never heard what the word scalping is and what it means, comment please below. Make sure you comment. But I will talk to you about scalping, talk to you about strategy that utilizes the stochastics, the moving averages, and the relative strength index, the RSI. That's coming up soon. All right, but nothing in my opinion, nothing in my opinion to be worried about regarding this. All right, nothing in my opinion that I am not worried. I am not worried at all about any of that. Okay, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been holding strong and steady. Let me move this how I like it right here. Sorry about that. So again, we found we broke through a lot of walls. Okay, listen, we broke through the 23,700 resistance level right here, got rejection at it, broke through it all the way, then got rejection at a new higher high, which was the 24,000. But now I want you to know one thing. Bitcoin was at about $17,000 not even a week and a half ago. $18,000. Okay, so how much of a gain is this? This is a lot of gains very quickly. So the healthy process, in my opinion, no financial advice, but the healthy way to go about this is that we gotta fill all those gaps all the way back down, have some healthy retracements on the Fibonacci levels, and I'm gonna talk to you about that in another video, and start filling all of those gaps. Then we form a strong support here. We can then bounce back up if we get rejection. We know that the 22,700 may hold as support. All right, and then we can go and rally back up to the moon, guys. That's my opinion. That's what I believe to happen. That's how I believe. That's how I'm playing my cards. I am not worried at all. I'm not chasing prices. I'm not selling and buying, panic selling and panic buying. I am DCAing. Hey, remember the word DCA? I'm going to talk to you about what that means. A lot of people don't know what that means. All right, so I'm here to educate you and help you out. Let's talk about Ethereum Classic. The same story that we had with Solana and all of the other coins is the same truth for Ethereum Classic. Guys, this thing rallied like crazy. I mean, it rallied insanely. Okay? Insanely. So you expect that you're not going to have any bounce back, any rejections, any, retracement? That's insane. We went up, got rejected there, held this as support at the $22, broke all the way through on a rally, insane rally. I mean, it got us like to $30 almost. Like if you see, it's like insane. Well, expect that we're gonna have some rejection, some volatility, right? And then we're gonna find whatever was our resistance to become support. Okay, and that's exactly what has happened. That's played exactly how I expected to be played. So when Floki is telling me, oh my goodness, I'm losing everything, Floki is not really thinking long term, not thinking about the market structure, not thinking about where we're going. So if you see the stochastics, well, not RSI, but a momentum indicator, we are on overbought territory right here. We're crossing down into the middle range right here, in which I don't really do much when we're there. I either do something when we're here or do something when we're here. If I'm trading, paper trading, right? But overall, we're holding strong. All right. So I believe that we are on the right track. Things are looking pretty good. Not news throughout the week has been so scary and freaky that people are just panic selling and scared. Overall, we have earnings season, right? And most of them have been coming positive. If they come negative, it's expected because we've had a crazy quarter. But overall, nothing out of the ordinary has happened. So, in my opinion, I'm going to continue to DCA, to continue to hodl, continue to study the markets, pay attention to them, and then remember, I am a licensed architect that happens to invest in crypto. So it's not something I do full time, and it's not something that a lot of you will do full time, right? I don't think I even want to do this full time. I love what I do. I'm an architect. I love making buildings, okay? So nothing negative right now that I will be concerned about. But like I said, this is a quick update. I only went through Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Ethereum Classic. And, subscribe to the channel. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoyed it. I will make a lot of content. A lot more content is coming, guys, for Tuna Flow. See you in the next one.